Hey everybody, good morning. My name is Emily Roberts and I want to address the number one crucial part of your business that you might be missing out on, and that is the follow-up. You will hear it over and over again that the fortune of network marketing businesses is found in your follow-up techniques. Let me tell you, that is completely true. I, as a diamond now, here we are 3.5 years later since I started my business, I occasionally struggle with my follow-up. I'm a mom of soon to be 3. My husband was in the military, so we have a very busy, active lifestyle. We just moved across the country. I mean, follow-ups are hard to keep up with unless you have a really orthodox way to follow up and stay on top of it. All of us are made up of different types of personalities, and most of us learn and we have different sets of skills. So today, I hope you walk away from this video with 2 different ways to follow up. Now, first and foremost, this is something that my team has recently implemented in our businesses, and it's working wonders. So if you have a pen and paper, write this down. And just remember, you're gonna forget everything you know about Follow Up Friday. We are going to begin Mindful Mondays. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, today's Friday, so what am I supposed to do today? I'm glad you asked. I want you guys to go fill up people's cups. I want you to practice that plexus freedom that we talk about all the time. And I get it. Some of you may have just joined. Some of you may be silver, senior gold, and you're like, I don't have plexus freedom yet. But you do. I want you to take a look at your last paycheck. And I want you to feel incredibly blessed, whether it was $1.76 or $11,076. I want you to feel blessed because that is income. It's income from sharing something on the internet in your jammies. So feel blessed and go fill up somebody's cups. So instead of Follow-Up Fridays, you're gonna have Freedom Fridays and you'll have Mindful Mondays. On Freedom Fridays, you're gonna go compliment 3 to 10 people that are not on your Plexus team. You can totally fill up your team's cups, words of affirmations, go love on them, encourage them, but I want you to focus on the relationships outside of Plexus. Go make somebody feel really good and go hang out with your kiddos. Take the day at work to really buckle down and finish those projects, but practice the Plexus freedom we talk about. Now, for Mindful Mondays, I want you to think about exactly what that says, all right? So when your mind is full from the weekend and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta buckle down, I have to follow up, I have to do this. Sometimes it gets overwhelming, right? And you walk away. You walk away at the beginning of the week, the most important day to your routine. So instead, we're gonna be mindful and intentional. See what I did there? We're gonna be mindful and intentional of what we're doing in our businesses and how we talk to people. And so, this is how you're going to follow up Monday morning first thing. You're not gonna ask about Plexus, poop, how much water they drank, none of that. Instead, you're simply gonna ask them, how was your weekend? I want you to see how genuine and simple this conversation starter truly is. Imagine getting that message from your upline that you just simply want encouragement from. And they're like, how was your weekend? That would make you feel good, right? Oh my gosh, they care about me. So imagine our customers. Imagine those potentials that are probably a little tired of some of our messages because we just love them so much. But imagine if we were intentional with every word that came out of our mouth and we were mindful on Mondays and use that mindful of information that we have to put forth the beginning of our work week so that we front loaded it. That we did the hard stuff first, and then Thursdays we educated ourselves. Fridays we had Freedom Fridays, and we really enjoyed what we talk about when we talk about our opportunity. Now, the second tool I want you to walk away with when it comes to following up is a follow-up box. I want you to go to your local dollar store. No, I want you to go to your local dollar store and I want you to buy a follow-up box. Some people call these tickler files. Now, if you worked in the 9-to-5 industry, this is something that I personally used for 4 to 5 years when I worked as an office administrator. And this is what I did. I would put all of my work into a filing cabinet. So the first of the month through the 31st of the month was in that box. So I knew, okay, today is the 11th. I'm gonna go to the 11th in my file and pull out everything I need to work on today. I encourage you to make one of these for your businesses, whether it's for your customers, your potentials, following up with leaders as your teams get bigger. But creating a follow-up box. The easiest way to do this, if you don't want to buy a filing cabinet, and it's kind of hard to lug those around, is to go get a little 3x5 index card box or a Crayola box, either one, and index cards. And what you're going to do is number the index cards 1 through 31, and those are like your tabs. And then have other blank cards, or you can use the colored note cards to write down your potentials' names. That way you don't have like 7 different notebooks. You're not trying to utilize Lexi just yet if you're not ready for that, or maybe you can't financially afford it. This is a great way to follow up with your people. Now, take these 2 tips, use them, love them hard, and duplicate them with your teams, and watch how you feel empowered and free on your weekends, and you work hard at the beginning of your week.